Good evening, everyone. This is Kody coming to you with the options free nightly video. All right, I wanted to cover a potential short setup in Facebook. And I must admit, at first I thought this was going to be a cup and handle type formation and go up to the higher side. But that did not happen. I ended up stopping out as we started to get below the 50-day SMA, which is this purplish line. But as you look at it, so we did start to get red to next bars. We got a bearish engulfing candle. We're below this support zone. And also, if you're familiar with how I trade, I like to apply technicals with order flow. And as I start looking up order flow on Facebook, it all started when I started looking at April 6th. So on April 6th, I noticed that there was 100,000 shares at $222.95. Thought that was interesting. So okay, noted it. And then what caught my eye again was when I look at the next day. The next day, it was 222.95 for 1.2 million, and now they're at 400. This all of these at the same price, all for a lot of shares. And I'll save you the time from counting them, but there's 3.1 million shares right there, coming in for a total of basically $711 million. So I was all right. So then I noticed that, and I pulled up my other chart, zoom in, and you can see today. Oh, sorry about that. Moving on over. All right. We retested those print zones that I have right here, and then we started to fail. So I am looking for Facebook to have more downside. And so just to cover the whole setup so you fully understand how I am viewing this, it's in a downtrend back below all moving averages today. So it rallied up, hit up here, failed, bullish engulfing candle below support with a big seller that is apparently wanting to get unloaded shares at $222.95. I do think a target of near 200 is feasible, considering there was 3.8 million shares at that zone down there. So print levels are always tested again. So if we do continue down, that may be the spot to where we get at least a small bounce. So that's something worth watching. And I hope you found this video helpful. And thank you for hanging out with me. And if you're curious about how I do my style of trading around following the dark pool and tying technicals together, you can find me in the options gold room. And I will catch you on the next one.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me